Good evening, everyone. It's time for Spoff Road again. Hope everyone's watching. Spoff Road, Episode 8, The Starvified Situation. Written and audio described by Arrow Whitmore. Created by the Travelers.
0 people.
This program is not intended for copyrighted purposes and is not intended to be. It is not intended to offend anyone in any way.
YouTube.
And is
Now.
not intended
60. Viewfinder. Focus unlocked.
to
Image.
incite hatred.
Double tap to focus.
It's day 8 of term, and a new student called Ketsia
0 people.
is causing hell because their favorite 2 words, me starvified, are circling round the school like wildfire. There's a starvified situation. Even the staff know the starvified song. It's 10 a.m. in the morning in English class. Ketsia comes in late and says,
0 people. YouTube. Now. Viewfinder. Focus unlocked.
"Sorry,
Image.
Miss Dendicle,
Double tap to focus.
The teacher, Miss Dendicle, says, Ketsia, sit down, Sapphire. You want some FOOD? Ketsia, yep, Sapphire. Miss Dendicle,
0 people.
what do you want to eat, Sapphire? Ketsia, some crisps, Sapphire. Miss Dendicle, I'll get you some crisps, Sapphire. You go sit down, Sapphire. Ketsia, thanks, Sapphire. Annie, me starvified. Me want some chocolate. Miss Dendicle,
0 people.
anyone who's starvified, follow me. Let's get the starvified situation under control before the lesson starts. So Arrow, Annie, Dan, Enzo, Caitlin, Catherine, Elena, Damon, Stefan, Silas, Natasha, Katie O'Dare, Lucy, Tracy, Casey, Dan A, Dan H,
0 people.
Andrea, Cassandra, Kyle, and James Spoffles followed Miss Dendicle to get some FOOD, and then the class started. Miss Dendicle, is everyone less starvified now? Can we begin? Everyone, yep-sified. Miss Dendicle, phew, that's a starvified situation.
0 people.
Thank God for that. Then let's begin. Ketsia, me not hapsified. Andrea's picking on me because of my identity. It's not verified. Miss Dendicle, Andrea Mavis, stop picking on Ketsia. They just want, they don't deserve shit from you. They just want to live and be accepted
0 people.
who they are. Everyone deserves that right. Ketsia's non-binary identity should be embraced, not discouraged. Got that right? Andrea, I'm sorry, Miss Dindico, but I'm not sitting with that. I won't have that thing sat next to me. Miss Dindico, Andrea,
0
I
people.
won't tell you again. Spoff Road does not tolerate transphobia of any kind, and you will receive detention for this, and you will apologise to Ketsia. Got that? Andrea, fine. Andrea looks pissed off. With the starvified situation creeping in again, the students went to lunch and ate some FOD. Ketsia nearly dropped
0
chips on
people.
the floor because Andrea bumped purposely into them. Ketsia. Stupid sodsified. Next, Sierra was woken up in the night with stomach cramps, back pain, and nausea. Kyle was also woken up with this. Sierra. Kyle, I think the babies are coming. Kyle.
0
What?
people.
Sierra. Kyle, I'm in labor. Kyle. Holy shit-ified. I'll get your bag ready, and we'll head for the Hodra, okay? Sierra. Yeah, but I'm really nervous because these are my first biological children. Lucy was adopted, remember? Kyle. I know. But
0 people.
I'm not leaving your side, Sierra. Not a chance in hell. I don't want to miss the birth. If you're sure you're not going to be squeamish after it, then good. Kyle, I'm not scared of BLOOD or anything, Sierra.
0 people.
So don't worry about that. Okay, soft spoffer? Sierra. Okay, I don't want people to stress me out, though. I'm scared, Kyle. Kyle, I know. So let's not tell anyone until they're actually born. That way, you don't have to stress about it. Okay, Sierra? You just concentrate
0
on getting
people.
them here. And then we tell people, okay? I don't want you to have last minute complications. Sierra, I get what you mean, I really do. Kyle, good, I'm glad. I'm glad you've seen sense, Sierra. Sierra, I'm glad you've thought about it, Kyle. It's too complicated for me right now.
0 people.
Kyle, I agree. You just rest and listen to your body. Do what you need to do. Get those triplets out. Sierra, I'm trying, but I can't do it. Kyle, do you need my help? Sierra, yeah, please, Kyle, I'm scared. Kyle calls the midwife, who has serious look on her face,
0 people.
and says, we need to get Sierra to theatre now. These babies are in clinical distress. Sierra's struggling to get them out unassisted now. She needs an emergency C-section. Sierra, is that really necessary? Laura, yes. You can't get them out naturally. So we need
0 people.
theatre now, Sierra. We need to get them out. We need to assist you. Let's get you down to theatre now, Sierra. Sierra, can Kyle come with us? Laura, of course he can. Sierra, thanks, because I can't live without him. Kyle, and I can't live without Sierra either.
0 people.
In theatre, the babies are out, but refusing to cry. There are complications, but when Sierra puts them to her chest, all things change and they start crying naturally. They're all girls at birth, but they decide to raise them genderless because they don't believe in stereotyping people with a gender identity. They called them Crystal, Sapphire, and Ruby, and were
0 people.
the same day. They received cards and flowers from everyone at Spoff Road, and Kyle was allowed parental leave. Also, they were visited by family and friends and had a big celebration. They had a naming ceremony for the babies and Lucy because she was adopted, and they included her in the ceremony so she didn't feel neglected or
0 people.
Kyle agreed that Lucy was like his own daughter and treated her as such, and she was treated no differently than the triplets. As the triplets grew, they were found to have developmental delays and were all tested and diagnosed nonverbal autistics. This was challenging for both Kyle and Sierra.
0 people.
ADHD, they seemed to adapt quite quickly and almost easily to their triplets situation. They got specialist help involved from charities and organizations who dealt with the condition and were relieved with the amount of
YouTube. Now. Cheshire Cat Musings. Viewfinder. Focus unlocked. Image. Double tap to focus.
Lucy was doing well.
0 people.
And the triplets would also go to Spoff Road eventually when they grew a bit more. And they would make a lot of friends there too, just as Lucy did. Despite her having ADHD, Lucy has focused really well in school and passed almost every exam. Kyle and Sierra are proud of her, extremely proud of her, but now with 3 more in the family, things are
0 people.
challenging, chaotic, and expensive. Especially when the triplets do go to Spoff Road, there'll be luncheons and all sorts to pay for all over again. But Kyle and Sierra won't stop there, no. They want a family of 8 and a bigger house. They want to be free from all the stigma of being a student-teacher couple and be safe together.
0 people.
Even though Sierra has resigned from Spoff Road, they still get the looks from staff when they walk in there, as if to say they were wrong for each other, which between you and me is ridiculous. Andrea got 3 weeks detention and was made to stay away from Ketsia and to apologize to them in writing, formally in writing. Next,
0 people.
Watson and Natasha Ignaccio's plot came to plan. They were plotting something dangerous. They were plotting something serious, plotting serious danger to all at Spoff Road by setting traps with dangerous chemicals inside them, which could blow up any second. The traps were set all around the school
0 people.
where students were walking, and they were everywhere. Staff could see them, but they were invisible to students. This made it more complicated and harder to decide who would be harmed by the chemicals. The first trap was near the English classroom, where Casey Zarell and their classmates were standing in line, and Casey was unlucky enough to have stood
0 people.
The chemicals had severely paralyzed and burned them, and they were rushed to the Hodver instantly for treatment. 2 others fell into the trap, Lucy Boffer and Kyle Sodra, who were also burned and paralyzed by the chemicals and rushed to the Hodver for treatment. These chemicals were that
0 people.
They smelled of sulfur and were a yellowish color and could instantly blind someone if they looked at directly. The second trap was near the Spanish class, where Kyle Mulder was standing in line, and a few others. Kyle was lucky enough not to have stood in it.
0 people.
The other 3, James Fodver, Amelia Fove,
YouTube. Now. Laura and Eloise. Viewfinder. Focus unlocked. Image.
stood in it.
Double tap to focus.
Degree burns and were rushed to the Hodver for treatment. Immediately for treatment. The third trap was near the maths class, where Natasha McIntosh and Katie O'Dare were standing in line, with a few others.
0 people.
Everyone in line was caught in that trap, and all suffered third and first degree burns, and were rushed to the Hodra immediately for treatment. And the final trap was near the music class, where Serena, should be where, not where, hang on a minute, where Serena Adnoxio and others were standing in line.
0 people.
Everyone in that line was caught in that trap, with third and first degree burns, too, and were rushed to the Hodra immediately for treatment. This made the whole school panic and feel alarmed about the whole situation, and put everyone on high alert about who set the traps, and made people start to speculate. And their speculation was
0 people.
It was Daryl Tixon and Natasha Adnoxio, as were soon found out to be setting more traps, and got caught on camera by Miss Frodever, Miss Tentacle, and Miss Spoffles, who were all very shocked and disappointed by their abusive, threatening, and aggressively motivated behavior, and needed to take
0 people.
against them immediately. So they called an emergency assembly and brought them before the whole entire school, and made the following announcement. Miss Froderer: Daryl Tixon, Natasha Adnoxio have committed a serious crime here at Spoff Road. An act of terrorism by setting traps
0 people.
around the school, targeting students who they knew could not see the traps, and taking advantage of this, and then using dangerous chemicals to blow up those traps, causing life-altering injuries to those students they have targeted. This is an act of terrorism.
0 people.
This has got to stop. This kind of behaviour shall not be accepted or tolerated at Spoff Road, here at Spoff Road. Here at Spoff Road, we believe in fairness, equality, respect, and acceptance. And this was not fair. It was not treating people equally. It was not respectful. And it was not acceptable behaviour of anyone to go
0 people.
dangerous chemicals and harming people, is it? It is not fair that people's lives have been turned upside down or made to change drastically because of these two evil spoffers and their ignorance and disregard for the rules and regulations that Spoff Road has set out. And it's certainly not fair
0 people.
that people have been allowed to support such abusive and vile behaviour and let it continue here at Spoff Road. So today I pledge that we end this now, and we put a stop to all this abusive and unacceptable behaviour here at Spoff Road, and that we make Spoff Road a safer place again.
0 people.
And I also think that a change to our policy on discrimination is necessary, and it needs to be updated. And we welcome student input on this, and we hope to get some positive feedback from you all. And I also think that each class should have its own safety monitor,
0 people.
where one student takes care of the whole class's safety and reports back any safety concerns and welfare issues to the student council. Sound like a good idea? Everyone. Yes, Miss Froderer. Miss Froderer. Good. Assembly dismissed. You can all go back to
0 people.
Sod off, the lot of you. Except for Daryl Tixon and Natasha Adnoxio. I need to have serious words with both of them. Everyone else, you're free to go. See you all later when there's a special class for the safety monitors and the student council. Everyone, bye, Miss Froder.
0 people.
Now the situation has come to a head here at Spoff Road, and Spoff Road's new safety monitors and student council have been set up. Things are a lot less problematic here at Spoff Road, and the grounds are a lot more peaceful. The staff are more relaxed, and the students more at peace.
0 people.
Life at Spoff Road. And things are looking positive until something goes wrong when Serena Adnoxio starts stirring shit about one of the students again. Find out more in episode 9. End of episode 8. If you are affected by the content of this program, please contact the
0 people.
or helplines in your local area for emotional support. If you like Spoff Road, please subscribe to the channel at Spoff Road on YouTube for further content. Follow the page Spoff Road Spoilers on Facebook. Join the group Spoff Road
0 people.
Rumours and more. Follow the page Spoff Road Fans or join the group Spoff Road Fans on Facebook.
Comments. Mute. But voice it. Mute. Comments. Justine Tunney commented, "Lol, you're funny." Mute. Voice. Flip. Invite. Invite to comment. Torch. Share up. Finish. Finish. Button. Cancel. Button.
0 people.
There we go.
Viewfinder. Focus. Stop recording.